So I don't know how to take this video, and the only reason why I'm making a video on this video is because this is everything that I have been talking about for quite some time on this channel ever since demon face syndrome made its round in multiple news and media. And I stated that the day after the eclipse, we're going to have people stating they are seeing very weird things. They're going to start stating that they see demons. Now, it has nothing to do with the actual eclipse itself, but it has more so what happened on the day of the eclipse, such as CERN and also NASA. We talk a lot about CERN on this channel, but we can't forget that NASA fired off 3 rockets that day, oddly named a PEP, also known as the Devil, at the total eclipse. April 8th was not special to these organizations because of the total eclipse. They found power from the total eclipse, but April 8th is important because that is when the veil was very thinned. That is when Aleister Crowley spoke to his demon, Aiwass. He spoke to Aiwass on the 8th, the 9th, and the 10th. And then on the 9th of 2024, we see this massive opening, this massive portal, which they are calling a glitch in Antarctica. Now, this man on TikTok states that he saw the face of a demon, and his name is Chip Drakenfels, and his video are going viral on TikTok and other places. But the reason why I am showing his story on this channel is because, like I said, we have been talking heavily about demon face syndrome. And there is a reason. There were multiple news agencies releasing multiple articles about this condition, or what they're calling a condition, a syndrome, that has been known for over a century. But just now, just in 2024, oddly enough, news and media, and we know who the news and media are operated by or owned by, but now the news and media want to let us know to be on the lookout for this syndrome. And you have to ask yourself why. But when it comes to this man here, it's always healthy to be a little skeptical. You can't just trust anybody's story. But I will give this man the benefit of the doubt because I really do see some truthfulness in his eyes. And they say the eyes are the window to the soul. So just by the look on his face, like I said, I will give him the benefit of the doubt. But I will go ahead and play his video now, and I want to know what you all think in the comment section below.
Experienced something that I've never experienced in my life. So today I experienced something that I've never experienced in my life before. Freaked me out. Thought I was crazy. Still haven't processed it fully. So, as I do every week, twice a week, I make deliveries to the same guy. I've been doing it for 7 months. And it's the same guy every time I walk in. He's got a big garage with like a couple trucks in it. I walk in, I hand him his parts, we talk for a minute, I walk away. I go on my business. Today, I walked in, and he had his back to me, and he was working on his bench. And he must have heard me coming. I don't know, because I was actually pretty quiet, I thought. But when he turned around, I jumped and kind of grabbed my mouth like that because I didn't know what to think. And he laughed a little bit, and he called me jumpy. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm just not feeling very good. And I handed him his part, and I was like, hey, I got to go. The reason I reacted that way is because when I looked at him, he was different. He didn't look like the same guy I saw every other time. First thing I saw was he had no color in his eyes. They were completely black. Like you couldn't even see reflections. It was just a black mass. And for some reason, his ears were kind of weird, and they had like this little point like that. I don't know what that was. Excuse me. But then I was talking to my friend, and he sent me an article about them saying that a new disorder that's coming out where people are starting to see demon faces in people. And it got me thinking, if they're putting something like that out, could it be a disorder, or is it God is actually letting people see demons and they're just trying to make it look like we're crazy? I still can't process it. I can't. I don't know. And like ever since the eclipse, I find it funny. The clouds look different for some reason. I don't know what it is yet. I'm going to figure that one out. But that could be just me being dumb. The other thing I saw, like I have perfect vision. So I don't know what I saw. If anybody else has ever seen this, can you please let me know, because I'm kind of weirded out right now. Anyway, God bless, love you, take care. Hey, so I just made a video not long ago, and for some reason there's background sound, so I deleted it, and I'm going to remake this video here. It's a response to my video yesterday of what I saw. And I just want to let you guys know I'm not trying to ignore anybody if you commented or whatever. I'm trying to acknowledge everybody. I just got overwhelmed. I probably look like crap. I haven't slept very good because I have the image of that guy burned in the back of my scalp. I'm not sure. God has reasons for why he does things, but I'm not sure why he chose me for that, if that's what that is. And I guess I'm just overwhelmed with it. I don't know how to take it, because I'm currently homeless with my wife and my kids, trying to pay for a hotel room out of my pocket, which is hard to do because my next 2 paychecks are already gone. They're already dedicated to the room that I've already paid for and used, and we got to be out Saturday, which is tomorrow. And I haven't been able to figure out another way, called churches, called everything. Besides the point, though, I'm not promoting that. But so I wanted to answer a couple questions. People keep asking me if I was on anything. I'm not on drugs. I don't use drugs. I don't drink. My dad's an alcoholic. I don't like it, so I don't drink. I didn't think about the fact that I may have to ever go back there again, because I'm kind of nervous about that one. Understandably, and no, I will not tell my boss about it, because if I lose my job, I'm screwed. It's the only thing I have. I mean, there's a couple people that commented on there like, "Oh, he smiled in his video. That means he's not telling the truth." You know, it was when I made that video yesterday, it was a few hours after I had seen what I saw. And yet I wasn't calmed down from it, but I wasn't as terrified as I was when I first saw it. So, no, I can't even think about that right now. So I'm going to take the weekend and just kind of think about things. And I was supposed to work the rest of today, but I just couldn't do it. I have to take the rest of the day off. And I usually don't do that because I really need the money in my paycheck. But I'm trying to think things through. If you have any questions for me, I will try to answer them as soon as I can. So don't think I'm ignoring anybody, because I don't do that. I don't know. It's just there. Like, I can't get it out of my mind. I haven't seen anything since then, but I haven't really been looking, if that makes sense, because I really don't know if I want to see it again right now. So, I mean, the closest thing I got was I went into a gas station to get something to drink, and I kind of felt like this awkward, queasy, like dreadful feeling in my stomach. There's a lot of people in there. But I didn't look up at anybody. I just kind of looked at the displays while I walked out, and even when I was ringing up, I literally looked down at my card. I didn't look up at all. Said thank you, just walked away. Hopefully that changes. I mean, if God gave me something like this, I have to embrace it because I carry God with me. I do. Is it scary? Hell yeah. Like, I'm still shaking when I think about it. It's burned in there. I can't get it out. And no, I do not believe it was somebody that got tattooed or body modifications, because this was an older gentleman. And I never even seen a tattoo on this dude. And the fact that I saw him about 24 hours before I saw his change, I don't think he had time to get tattoos on his eyes or anything. And they were as black as night. Like, there was no reflection. It was the creepiest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't know. With that being said, if you have any questions, you can message me. I'm not one of those people that'll just completely ignore you. I will try to message you whenever I can. I will try to acknowledge all the comments from my last video. Until then, everybody, please take care. God bless. Okay, so I just made